Hello Sagittarians, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and this is the reading for you for the coming year. So, for each month I'll be taking one card and then clarifying it and closing it off with the oracle cards from the other decks. So let's see what the next year holds for Sagittarians. What are the energies, what's going to happen, what's unfolding for Sagittarians the coming year. Okay, so let's see what's there for January for Sagittarians. For January, oh, we have the Five of Swords. What are you starting the year with, Sagittarians? Let's see what's there for February for Sagittarians. Oh, okay. So, for January we have the Five of Swords. For February we have the Empress. Let's see what's there for March for Sagittarians. The Star, beautiful. It's your card. No, Aquarian, sorry. So let's see what's there in April for Sagittarians. So for April we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. May. For May we have the Lovers. June. For June we have the King of Wands. July. For July we have the Four of Pentacles. For August for Sagittarians. For August we have the Judgment, okay. September, the Devil. Many major cards: Empress, Star, Judgment, Lovers, Devil. Let's see what's going on. So for October, Sagittarians, for October, the Moon card, again the major card. November, so for November we have the Five of Cups. December, let's see what's there for your birthday month, Sagittarians. The Emperor, okay. Okay, so with January you are entering into the year with some sort of a fight, argument, getting your way according to your wishes. You want things under your control, you want things your way, or they want things their way, and that is the reason of the fight. So somebody is sort of manipulative, which is leading to an argument or a fight, something like that, or maybe somebody is being bossy over here. But anyway, whatever it is a fight, an argument which is making people leave each other. So let's see what is this Five of Swords about. So for the Five of Swords we have the Tower, okay, it's sudden. Whatever it is happening suddenly. And the Judgment here. We have the Judgment here also, okay. Both are major cards. And we have the Eight of Wands, okay. So definitely there is a fight. I just took one more card, which is the Justice card. Okay, well, anyway. So what is happening here is it is a communication which is causing the fight. That's what I feel. With the Tower, the Judgment, the Eight of Wands and the Justice, it is a communication perhaps regarding some sort of a decision. Maybe either, yes, with the Judgment and the Justice and the Tower, there is definitely there is a communication which is causing the fight. That's I've already told you. and it is something really unexpected. With the Judgment and the Justice, what I feel is maybe some truth has come up, or maybe it was something has been disclosed, something has come up suddenly, because of which this decision needs to be made. It can be that also, or maybe now you are trying to balance the situation uh, because it's really unexpected to what has happened. So major decision time is there. Some major decision with the Judgment and the Justice. Some major decision needs to take place over here. Something has happened with the Tower, really unexpectedly. Unexpectedly, some communication has erupted. That's what. Maybe a normal communication has erupted into a volatile one, unexpectedly. And now, because of this heated conversation, whatever it is, a major decision needs to be taken. Whatever it is regarding the communication which has flared up. That's what I feel. With three major cards for one card, we have these three are the major cards. So it is something really significant, really significant, Sagittarians. And immediately in the month of February, we have the Empress. So definitely it is talking about new beginnings. New beginnings, you want them or you are getting them, let's see. Because there we have the Tower, which is really a shake-up of events. It is, whatever it is a total shake-up. Okay, or maybe it is a fight because of a communication, or maybe you are communicating regarding this to someone. It can be that. But I think because we have the Five of Swords, I think it is a fight which has erupted because of a communication. Let's see what is this Empress here for. You want a new beginning or you're getting one, or what is this? What is this happening actually? Let's see what's this Empress here for. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Fool, and the High Priestess. So with the Three of Pentacles, definitely you are maybe discussing with your family and friends. With the Fool card and the High Priestess, again two major cards. So definitely, and Empress itself is a major card. So what I feel is, here you are ready for a new beginning, ready to take that dive, ready to take the leap of faith, because you feel that this is the right thing to do. Your intuition says, okay, now let whatever happens, let it happen. Let's go with the flow, type of a thing. With the Three of Pentacles, if it is a relationship, can be a third party. Let's see how the reading proceeds. May not be a third party, it can be. Maybe you are just discussing as to what should I do with your family and friends, taking their opinions because you really want a new beginning. And maybe you are just taking their opinion over here as to what should I do, how should I make things forward. But definitely you are making a move forward and taking the leap of faith, just going with the flow in February. That is what you decide, because I don't know what this argument is about. In March we have the Star, so which is wish fulfillment. So maybe whatever you are deciding in February is your movement or step forward towards the wish fulfilled. Maybe that new beginning is regarding something you always wished upon, something you always desired. Let's see what is this Star talking about. Let's see what is this Star about for Sagittarians. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups. Seems to be a third party, at least for someone here. Three of Cups, and there we had the Three of Pentacles, so 333. So for the Star, you are moving towards wish fulfillment. That's what I feel. You are done with whatever it is you were dealing with. You really don't want to deal with whatever it was. Maybe that argument was about the third party, if it is a love triangle sort of, but whatever it is, you want to heal yourself. You are healing, you are focusing on yourself, nourishing yourself. You really don't, that is your wish. You really don't want to deal with anything like this. You want you want a new beginning in your life. You really don't want to deal with anything negative. You are healing, you are focusing on yourself, you are walking away perhaps from whatever you were dealing with, whatever the cause of fight was. As I said with the Five of Swords, that people are leaving each other or people are leaving you. Whosoever it is, people are leaving. So maybe after that argument, maybe you left the situation, and that is what is coming here also with the Ten of Wands. And with the Fool, you have already taken a decision in February that, okay, now I want to make a move, I really don't want to deal with it, and that is what you are doing. You want your wishes to be fulfilled. You want your dreams to be true. You really don't want to deal with anything else. In the month of April, we have the Eight of Swords. So definitely you are moving in towards a new beginning. You want a new beginning, but with the Eight of Swords, you do feel trapped by your past in some way, shape or form, which is holding you back from moving ahead. Let us see what is it all about. So here we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the King and Knight of Cups. So definitely you want a new beginning, or there is something in your, or which has actually caught your eye, which you feel is promising to give you a new beginning. Here with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, yes, definitely there is somebody over here who is coming in, or you are going towards them. You are very passionate about, you have a lot of emotions for, and you really want a new beginning with them. But perhaps something is holding you back, and that something is your past experience. You just need to let go of whatever is holding you back. That is the guidance which is coming up over here for the month of April. For the month of May, we have the Lovers. So definitely for most of you, it seems to be a romantic relationship with the Lovers card, but for others, it can be a partnership, it can be a significant friendship. But whatever this relationship, it can be actually a business partnership, totally work related. But yes, some significant relationship. It can be even two choices for some of you as to what needs to be chosen, what is the right decision, can be that also. Anyway, let's see what is this Lovers here for. What is this Lovers here for, Sagittarians? So for Lovers, we have the Ace of Wands, the Star once again. So this is really a wish fulfillment. Wow, and the Ace of Cups. So definitely it is a connection which you really want. It is a beginning. Whatever this is, if it is a relationship, it is a work-related scenario, whatever this situation is, you really want it. You have a lot of emotions and a lot of passion for this. It can be totally work-related, that you really want this to happen. You really want this to succeed in this venture. It is something which is totally your dream fulfillment. Okay, and maybe it is you're dealing with a significant partner. Maybe it's a team. Maybe your significant other or your partner is also, both of you are trying together to achieve something. It can be that, but yes, it can be a relationship with the Lovers card over here. So definitely you really wish upon the stars to get this, whatever this is, and you really are offering those new beginnings and moving towards those new beginnings. Excuse me. For the month of June, we have the King of Wands. So definitely you have taken back the control of your life. You are back in power. You are feeling empowered. You are feeling confident. You are feeling good about yourself. Let's see what is this King of Wands talking about. The Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles. So definitely you are feeling good about yourself, because with the Magician, which is again the major card, you are manifesting what you want. You are working hard towards your wish fulfillment. You are working hard, putting in the efforts what are required to make this successful, whatever this is. With the Six of Pentacles, you are balancing the situation very wisely, balancing whatever this is in a very stepwise manner, working very hard, totally focused on it, because you are totally glued to manifesting it. You really want it. You really want it at any cost. You really don't want to leave any stone unturned to get this wish fulfillment of yours. In the month of July, with the Four of Pentacles over here, if it is your emotions, whatever it is, you are holding back. You are holding back something. Maybe you really don't want to share your achievements. Maybe you don't want to share your emotions, whatever it is, but you are pretty content in this situation. Maybe these are your achievements that you are holding tight to. You are holding tight to something. What is this something? What is this you are holding to? And you are very good, feeling good about it. The Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So what I feel here is, I think this is just a something which is really, it's something which is sort of beyond your reach as for now. It's something like that. You want to have it, but you're not getting it. It's something like that. You have an eye on something which is you are not getting. That is then maybe this is the energy of the other person, if it is a relationship who is closed off. Maybe. But definitely somebody here is closed off, or maybe you are not telling about it to somebody, to anyone, it can be that also, but it is something definitely unattainable. You have not attained this, whatever this is, as for now. That's what I feel. Something has caught your eye which you are keeping it a secret, perhaps you're not telling anyone about it. It can be just that. It can be some new project also. It's not that it is not. Maybe since you're manifesting this and now your eye is on something different. It can be that also. But you are not telling this to anyone, that is for sure. Whatever this has caught your eye, you are not telling about it to anyone, that is there. And in the month of August, we have the Judgment. So major decisions need to be taken over here. Let us see what is the Judgment card about for Sagittarius. So we were Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups. What is catching your eye? What is it? Why are you so confused? What is this? With the Devil, something is holding you back. It is a temptation in some way, shape or form. Maybe something else has caught your eye and that you are keeping it a secret, and that is not right. It is a temptation. It is some sort of an addiction, and some decision needs to be taken regarding this, and maybe you are really finding something really attractive. And the Seven of Cups, you are really confused, not able to make up your mind, and again we have the Devil card here following it. In the month of September, definitely there is something you need to take care of, Sagittarians over here. There is something definitely which is a temptation or an addiction which really needs to be worked upon and looked into, because I really don't see it as something healthy and good. You are feeling indecisive, you really don't know. It's getting hard for you to take a decision over here. That's what I feel. It is so tempting. That's what I'm getting. This temptation is so strong. First of all, you are not telling anyone. You're keeping it a secret because you know that it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you yourself. We have the Devil. So it is something which is negative. So whatever this temptation is, it is not a good one, and the decision has to be taken regarding this. Whatever it is, Sagittarians. It is a very, very strong temptation. You are totally finding something very, very attractive and focused, something or someone, and that is the confusion about what should I decide. But this is not a good energy with the Devil. That's what I feel. It's not something good or positive which you are getting attracted to. That's what, or maybe it won't yield those results. Maybe the outcome may not be good. Even if it is a work related project, maybe that investment itself is not good. Maybe that choice won't be good. It can be that also. And again here in September we have the Devil. One more thing just came to my mind. Here we have the Lovers and here we have the Devil. Can be for some of you that the person you are dealing with, if it is a lover or a relationship, friendship, maybe that is getting toxic. There is something toxic with this. And that is the decision which has to be taken. Maybe this relationship is getting toxic. Maybe if you're attracted to something else, that is getting toxic with time. Maybe you find out that maybe there is something toxic over here. It can be with this partnership also. Maybe whatever you are manifesting over here and working hard upon seems to be unattainable now. And this may become unattainable because though you are putting in your 100% and even more than 100%, maybe something negative is there which is holding back this attainment. I don't know how it will be for you. It will be obviously different for different people, but yes, I am putting out whatever is I'm getting in my mind. We have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. So Two of Swords. Again, it was the Four of Pentacles. I just didn't take it because we already have it there. So here what I feel is definitely it can be a relationship for some of you. Following it is the Moon card, and somewhere there also we had Three of Cups. Can be sort of a triangle, can be. Not necessarily, I'm not getting that vibe so hugely actually, so I won't say love triangle again and again unnecessarily, but though it can be. But yes, there is something with the Three of Swords, something is really heartbreaking and agonizing. Two of Swords, again, some decision needs to be made regarding this Hierophant, which is definitely a commitment, which is definitely long term stability. With the King of Pentacles, again, somebody maybe is outwardly looks like a provider and a very good person, but may not be like that, or maybe there is some streak like that, or maybe that person is not showing. Maybe it's you, that you yourself are feeling good, but you don't want to show what you are suffering inside. It can be as simple as that also. But there is some commitment, whatever this relationship is, there is some decision needs to be taken, because something negative is uh, something toxic is harming this relationship, whatever this is relationship was. Some decision has to be taken regarding this. Something negative is there. And here in the month of October, we have the Moon card. Again, it can be a third party again, but things are not very clear if it is not a third party. Whatever the situation is, with the Devil card, things are not working out properly. With the Moon card, mystery is there. You really don't know how to move ahead. Use your intuition. The path ahead is not very clear. It can be as simple as that if it is not a third party. Whatever the situation you're dealing with, you really don't know how to work it out, because things are very not clear. Maybe you don't have the information regarding. We have the Five of Wands, the Four of Wands, Emperor. Somebody is definitely, and here also we have the Emperor, and here we have the King of Pentacles. So maybe you are dealing with somebody who is really having those Emperor-like qualities, leadership, domination, bossy. Can be that. Maybe this person is your boss if it is your workplace scenario. Maybe you are like that, trying to take control of the situation, and that is why things are just not happening. Because with the Five of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Emperor, there is definitely a conflict and argument going on in this Four of Wands. That's what I feel. The Four of Wands is happiness and commitment. That is what I feel you want, but there is some argument here in this relationship. Maybe the person is bossy, controlling. Maybe this person is actually your boss. Can be. In November, we have the Five of Cups. Definitely, you are feeling very, very upset. You really don't know what to do. You're not able to focus on anything which is right. Too depressed. Let's see what is this Five of Cups talking about. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So you're definitely focusing on your healing. You're focusing on yourself, trying to. You are just over here. Though you are really depressed, but you're working on your inner self. You want to move towards peace. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for something on some sort of an opportunity over here. Waiting for some guidance, or a guiding light, or how to move forward, something like that. But definitely moving away towards peace and working on yourself to rejuvenate yourself. And that is basically you're focusing on yourself over here, because you have dealt with enough tension. And in December, we have the Emperor. What it is all about, who this Emperor is. The Eight of Cups flipped, that means you are moving towards peace, leaving things behind. So for the Emperor, we have the Six of Wands, the Strength, and the Six of Cups. So you really want peace, you want happiness back again, With the Six of Wands, strength, and the Six of Cups, maybe some of you actually reconcile. So you're using a lot of strength, or maybe you're dealing with the Leo, and with the Emperor over here, maybe you're dealing with the Leo. You need to watch that reading also. If you, maybe there is something for you. But with the Six of Cups, Six of Wands, you are emerging victorious over here, that is for sure. Using a lot of strength. Maybe you have healed yourself, worked on yourself. It can be a reconciliation, but yes, you are emerging victorious over here in whatever you were you have dealt with. You are back in control, I should say. With the Emperor over here, this is talking about you yourself back in control of your life. That's what I feel. Feeling happy, feeling content. Okay, you have really dealt with this situation with a lot of willpower, determination, and you are emerging victorious, and you are getting your happy times once again. That's what I would like to say. Maybe you're back in control. It's just like that. Let me see if there is anything else for Sagittarians. Five of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Sun. Okay, it's good that I pulled out some more cards. Two of Cups, Death and Rebirth. So what I feel here is that though you are feeling very, very upset as for now, but with the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, Two of Cups, Death and Rebirth, this situation will end. You will get a commitment, your soulmate, a commitment, a family, and you will get your happiness. So this situation is ending where you are feeling so upset. Commitment is definitely coming in. Somebody, a strong partnership is again coming, maybe somebody different. That's what I'm getting. Maybe you are even if you are reconciling, maybe things will be okay with this person this time. It can be that also. If you're working it out with this person, it can be that, but this situation is ending. Commitment and happiness is definitely coming in, Sagittarians. That's good. I'm feeling happy that at least I've pulled out these cards. So let us see what are the messages from this deck for Sagittarians. Wow, Ace of Swords, clarity, a new beginning, definitely a beautiful energy at least. Let's see what is the guidance from the angels for Sagittarians. Eight of Thought, you may feel as though you are restricted by the circumstances you may find yourself in, but that is just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that is making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to your rescue when you can free yourself. That is what you are doing here. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a card as a guidance from the universe. Let's see what's there from the universe for Sagittarians. Act as if your partner is there. Number 37 may be of some significance for you. Whenever you have someone in your life, whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are there with you, so you will always consider them. So maybe this is talking about, as it is a negative energy of having fights and disputes, maybe this is the guidance that if you all consider the emotions and feelings of your partner, then things will be okay. Because every time whatever the fight and negativity was coming because of somebody is getting toxic, and it's getting toxic because the other person or whosoever it is not thinking about the other person. So even if that person is not with you, you need to take care of their emotions and their feelings, and then take the action whatever is required to be taken. So beautiful guidance, Sagittarians. That's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.